What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and today we're gonna have a little fun with Proxima, starting off with stage 99 against Call Obsidian. And I gotta tell you guys, man, this uniform really is amazing. You just want to start with that 5, go into the 3, and then hit the 4. Hold the 4 down. There, my proc kind of missed. We got caught in the tornadoes. Not a good start. No big deal. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. And something that's pretty awesome about old Proxy is she does have all defense down on her 3rd skill, but she also has an all defense down on her tier 3. And the all defense down on the tier 3 is actually much better than the one on the 3rd skill, but the 3rd skill is all defense down, only lasts for 5 seconds. And you'll find that you'll still get the all defense down from the tier 3. So I'll show you here what I'm talking about right now. You'll get it first. So we'll hit this. And there you see the all defense down just from the tier 3. And here's the crazy thing about this. We're facing Call, who's actually a lot easier than someone like Null or Mephisto. But you'll actually notice that she seems to do more damage, it seems like, against Null than Call. It's really wild. Oh, crap, I messed up there. And her tier 3 does have ignore iframe. So let's get out of here. Ooh. And whenever you hit the 5, let her throw the spear down. When you hit the 3rd skill, you'll move to the side twice. And then you want to hit your 4th skill and hold it. Because if you don't hold that skill, you will not get the frenzy buff to its maximum. It's only going to be at 20% if you cancel it immediately. You won't get the max critical rate buff from it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. The other thing that's really nice is that she's got that paralysis. That is freaking sweet. Cole can't go anywhere. Now, it isn't going to be very useful against Null and Mephisto, but it's really awesome against regular world boss because whenever Cole is doing his purple attack and you paralyze him, it takes him out of the purple attack. So here we go. Just like here, look. Now he's going to stop moving. Oh, man. Proc triggered on the tier 3. She's very, very proc friendly to play. Something that I absolutely love. You guys know that I'm all about the procs. Ooh, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. And it's over, my friends. Boom. So 3-minute clear. Not too shabby. And we're using Ebony's leadership, that 40% increase of energy attack, and then the increased damage dealt to supervillains. Plus Shuri with the 45% damage dealt to supervillains. And let's take a look at her build before we go into Null. So Proxima, aside from looking just absolutely gorgeous, right? She has 37,000 energy attack. Keep in mind, I do have 100% energy attack on my cards. I do have a 20% energy attack proc also that adds on to that. And I do have 11% pierce. She has max attack speed. Her critical rate is actually going to be maxed out from her 4th skill. And then she has max critical damage, max normal defense, max skill cooldown. So decent stats. And she has mythic energy attack Urus, and that's it. The reason being is because I'm probably going to slap a CTP of energy on her. So I'm not really too sure about what Urus I'm going to put on her. I might actually put some, because since all my stats are going to be maxed out, I might actually put some HP Urus just to add to her survivability. Because I really think that Proxima is going to be more of a PvE character, especially considering the fact that you can use it for 2 different days on ABX in Female Supervillain Day and Universal Supervillain Day. She's not going to be used for a squad battle unless you're going to play in the no criteria, but there's just other characters that are stronger than her that you'd rather play in squad battle for the no criteria. So that's kind of a bummer, but ABX, yeah, she's going to be massive. And that's going to be mainly because of this passive that she got. I'm sorry, this uniform effect. Thought it was a passive there. that increases damage dealt to superhero faction by 40%, increases damage to supervillains by 35%. And this applies to villain allies. And this is one of the reasons why she's going to be so useful for ABX. This is going to be a must-have uniform for ABX if you're really trying to bump up your scores, because on those 2 days, those are villains that you're using. And whether Proxima's the lead damage dealer or not, having that extra damage to supervillain faction is going to increase your score. So she's going to be a must-have just for that. But if you preview her skills here, whenever you do the 5, if you cancel this 5 immediately, move up a little bit here, you don't get the residual damage from it. You got to make sure she jumps up, throws her spear down, and then you get that big blue orb around the screen, which looks freaking fantastic, right? And the third skill, it's really just a matter of how you prefer to play. If you notice when I was playing against Cole, I actually let her hit twice. So when you hit the third skill, she moves twice. So I actually let it go twice, but you don't have to do it. You can just actually hit the third skill and then go straight into your 4 if you want afterwards. And the rotation is pretty simple. It's 5, throw the spear down, 3, and then hold the 4. And you want to hold the 4 to get that max frenzy buff from it. Because if you just hold this thing, if you just cancel it, you're only getting 20% energy attack. You're not even getting the critical rate buff from this skill. There you see 20% energy attack proc, and then we have 10% critical rate. Now we have our 60% attack buff and our 30% critical rate buff. So the rotation works out really well where you're doing 5, going to the 3, and then hit the 4, and just hold the 4 down so you get the max attack buff and the max critical rate buff. And when you're doing her tier 3, and if you do her tier 3 here, I got the SFX off, you're not going to get these last spikes here, but because the accumulation is on the tier 3, it's actually better to go back into your 4th skill while your tier 3 is up, because you're getting the accumulation from the tier 3, the residual damage from the spinning, and then going into the 4. So we'll do it again. We'll just go ahead and build up all of our skills really quick here, or build up the tier 3. All right, now here we go. So it's just going to be, we'll just wait a little bit for all this to cool off here. So it's 5, 3, tier 3, and then 4. Hold the 4 and just let it go and put the proc on the 4th skill. That's really the only annoying thing about this is whenever you're holding your finger on the button and you're charging it, sometimes you'll see that text. But Proxima is so awesome, guys. She only has a stage 6 power bang proc set, so this is not an optimal build. I mean, I do have mythic energy attack Urus on her, but she just has a stage 6 power bang proc set. We could get a lot more damage from having this fully awakened. And then she has a critical damage with ignore dodge and 120% damage proc. 120% damage proc. Completely free to play obelisk, right? And it's kind of like a CTP of energy because we're actually getting the ignore dodge on it, which is going to really be awesome against Null because she has the ignore dodge from her leadership. So with her leadership and the obelisk, we have 35% ignore dodge, which is awesome. And then with Valkyrie, you're going to get that extra 30% ignore dodge. So you're going to have max ignore dodge. You don't need any ignore dodge strikers. That's another beautiful thing about her, especially if you put a CTP of energy on her. Even if you don't have Valkyrie and you have 70% ignore dodge, that's all you're going to need. It's more than enough to get it done. And she has ignore dodge on her tier 3 that goes up to 70%. So whenever you do this, you're going to have max ignore dodge every single time. And then the uniform is just at normal. And I do plan on taking this up to Mythic, but I wanted this first video to just show what she could do with this bare minimum build, at least on my account, because I do realize a lot of you don't have 11% Pierce. Now, this is something that kind of sucks about Proxima. She's a female and she's an alien. So once you go past 9 on Null, from 10 to 14, you need a male. So you can't use her here. And then from 15, I'm only up to 17, you need a human. I think it's after 19 or 20 you can use Proxima, but that is kind of a bum deal. But for a lot of players, they're just trying to get up to stage 9, or they're just trying to do stage 9. So she's actually very applicable for that. And again, ABX, yeah. Let's back up here. Go back to 9. Getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, so this is the team that I'm going to use. I'm going to use Proxima for her leadership, and Medusa is not going to be adding anything on to Proxima. Medusa's passive only applies in human allies, which Proxima isn't. And we're just going to use just damage to supervillain strikers. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn off my notifications, so I got to do this again. All right, let's do this, all right? Now watch how much damage she does. And seriously, it's actually better here than what it was against Call. Now look at this. And that's without her accumulation from her tier 3. And really the fact that her third skill moves her around so much. Yeah, we avoided it, cool. And when you hit that tier 3, you really got to go into your 4 as fast as possible. We're going to back out of here. Try to avoid this. Okay, good deal. We got it. Get him, girl. Even without the accumulation, old girl's got some power. Then the other nice thing is on that 4 skill, she actually goes into a bit of an iframe, which is really nice. That really helps avoid the symbiotes. So not bad. 1 minute, first phase, stage 9, just 1 support. All right, here we go. Just going to run around a little bit. You also don't have to worry so much about Proxima getting interrupted because she jumps around and goes into those iframes. Now we're just going to go ahead and let old boy throw his crap down here. Sometimes I'll just go ahead and attack him because she does have that crazy passive with that heal, which is awesome. I'm just going to wait, let him jump in the middle of the screen. No biggie. I know I could have avoided that if I really wanted to, but we're not really too worried about it. She does enough damage that we can easily fly through this. It's so cool seeing Proxima do this. It really is. Oh my God, girl. Oh my God. Look at her go, guys. Okay, ooh, watch out. No. We do not want to get caught in that. Now we're just going to wait for Null to kind of jump in the center of the screen, or jump wherever we're at, actually. And because of Proxima's passive, I'm not worried about dying at all. Okay. Piece of cake, guys, no problem. It's so easy with this character because of the heal that she has, because of the passive that she has, because of the iframes. She doesn't get guard broken whenever you're doing your 4th skill, holding it, and then she goes into an iframe after a little bit of doing the 4th skill. Like every time Null does these attacks right here, you can just face tank him and you don't have to worry about dying. Which is really sweet. I mean, characters that are this easy to play. Okay, run over here. I don't want to use my tier 3. I'm kind of holding off on it. Although we could. But I want to wait. I want to use it right here. Get out of there, girl. I mean, this is a beautiful thing about this character. So easy to play. So proc friendly. Such great survivability. Piece of cake, guys. Piece of cake. No problem. That's with one support and 120% damage proc. A normal ranked uniform. Yeah. I mean, this is going to be a must-buy for a lot of players out there. And I honestly, I mean, if you want Proxima to be the best she can be, and this is going to be for all the uniforms, you really should queue this thing up. This girl is freaking insane. That is nuts that she can do that with this proc. I mean, I realize I have 11% Pierce, and I realize I have 100% energy attack. And I know that's a lot. But, wow, I mean, I'm so impressed. And she just has a Stage 6 Power Angry Hawk set. So those of you that have less Pierce, you have less energy attack, with a better build, you're going to do, you know, very, very well with this character. I have no doubt that Proxima could clear Null without any Pierce. I bet you she actually could. You might need some supports, but I bet you she actually could do it. So all in all, I am loving this character. I think she's absolutely amazing. And I do think this uniform is worth buying, especially if you're going to be ABX oriented, so you can buff up your other villains, or maybe even use her for ABX. That's something we're going to have to test in the future. But all in all, I am so happy with this character. She's absolutely insane with the amount of survivability that she has, the damage that she has, the ease of play with a proc. Just all on the up and up, my friends. So let me know how y'all feeling about Proxima, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.